70 years ago, the American youth was called to liberate Europe from the tyranny of Nazi Germany. Now 70 Junes have come and gone since they battled the reign of terror over Europe. Leaving behind happiness, they knew there were some things worth fighting for. On these beaches, they forged the words liberty and freedom into the granite history of the American story. In small French towns like Carrollton, St. Lo, St. Mary Église, Caen, places like Pointe du Hoc, the American soldier caused the bells of freedom to ring across Europe. But that victory came with a staggering 6,600 plus deaths and scores of American wounded soldiers. Our country owes these veterans, living and dead, a debt of gratitude. The last 70 years of American success is because of the blood and sacrifice that was shed on these pristine shores of France that were encumbered by men who knew no freedom.
That's my dog tag that I got when I went in service in May of '43.
Rotary District 7690 stands humbly before these veterans to assure them that their sacrifice was not in vain, and that the memory of their triumph will always be repaid by each of us holding up the flag of freedom.
We stand on a lonely, windswept point on the northern shore of France. But 40 years ago at this moment, the air was dense with smoke and the cries of men, and the air was filled with the crack of rifle fire and the roar of cannon. Here in Normandy, the rescue began at dawn on the morning of the 6th of June, 1944. 62 of the Rangers who scaled the cliffs there at Pointe du Hoc, now back 40 years later to the scene of their heroic action. These are the boys of Pointe du Hoc. These are the men who took the cliffs. It was a very moving experience. They were what General Marshall called our secret weapon, the best damn kids in the world. Where do we find them? Where do we find such men?
They were men from Winston-Salem, Greensboro, Mocksville, Siler City, small places in North Carolina. Although their youth has vanished, the memory of their service never will. On June 6, 2014, we once again will have the opportunity to celebrate the American World War II veteran by taking these men to Bedford, Virginia to visit the D-Day Memorial. For more information about this trip, you can visit www.ddayhonor.com.